All right, here we go. All right, with the Hebrew Israelites coming in week and week out to prophesy the downfall of America and to tell you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that you are the chosen people of the Bible. But before we begin, we want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles of the great millstone who taught us his truth. Honors to the brothers out there pushing his word through the four corners of the earth within truth and sincerity. And shalom to you few sisters that's listening and learning. So we back out here once again to tell you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that you are the chosen people of the Bible. And the Lord is getting ready to redeem you out of Babylon the Great, which is AKA America, all right? Because this is the land of your captivity. All right, he put us here because we went against the commandments, statutes, and laws, but now he's getting ready to come back, not only to put you all back in your rightful land, but he's getting ready to destroy America, all right? He's putting the spirit upon the powers of this world to destroy themselves. World War III is at hand. Famine is at hand, all right? There's baby formula shortages, all right? Chicken shortages. All kind of things are going on, man. And the reason being is because the Lord, which his true name is Yahweh Shai, not Jesus, he's getting ready to take back his earth. He's getting ready to take back his earth, man. So at the end of the day, we gotta repent, man. We gotta repent from our ways and get ready for the Lord to return, because he's returning with a sword, like it's spoken of in the scriptures. He came to send a sword, not peace. Okay? So you get Matthew 4:17. Because there's so many things going on at once, man. There's a lot of things that's going on right now, man. And the thing is, you all need to wake up out of the sleep. Because like it says in the scriptures, now it's high time to wake out of sleep, because now is our salvation nearer than when we believe. They literally came out with a big-ass public news article saying that, man, this is the most that they've seen of UFOs in over 50 years. I think they said over 400 sightings or something like that. You got it?
All this is Matthew chapter 4, verse 17. For the time Yahweh Shai began to preach and to say, repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand.
That's right, the kingdom of heaven is at hand. The Lord is getting ready to take back the earth, man, and he's getting ready to set up his kingdom, which is the kingdom of heaven. Go ahead.
And Yahweh Shai, walking by the sea of Galilee, saw two brethren, Simon called Peter, and Andrew, his brother, casting a net into the sea, for they was fishers. And he said to them, follow me, and I will make you fisher of men.
That's right. He's going to make us fishers of men. So the men that's out here sighing and crying for the abominations that's being done thereof, we're the ones that's out here pushing this word so then our people can receive it. This is how you fish out the elect. This is how you fish out the people who's going to believe. You got to come out here and speak, man, whether they believe it or not. But through the Spirit, the Most High is going to wake up his elect because they were predestinated. You have something?
Yeah, okay. This is to the Old Testament. This is Jeremiah 16:16. Behold, I will send for many fishers, said the Lord, and they shall fish them, and after should I send many hunters.
That's
and
right.
They shall hunt them for every mountain and from every hill and out of the holes of the rocks.
That's right. So that's what we're doing right now. We fishing out the men, fishing out the people that's going to believe in this word, all right? And then it says it's going to send for many hunters. That's speaking about the angels and the elect, all right? Because the angels are going to come down here and they're going to be that curse upon the earth. You get that Zechariah chapter 5 at the top. Because the angels are getting ready to come down here and they're getting ready to put in work too. And then eventually the Most High is going to give his elect spiritual power, and they're going to help run this place too, man. They're going to become hunters. That's why when you go out fishing, you cast a big-ass net and you catch as many as you can. Some may make it, some may not. And that's where the 2/3 come in.
And that's why we don't give a fuck about, we don't give a damn about putting our faces out here. You know, right now, you know, this is an information age where there's a lot of stuff that we put out here that you can get put to death for in the ancient world. Even now, you have this fact checkers and YouTube moving videos, things like that, especially speaking on that Ukrainian war.
Right.
Because as soon as you start talking about that, they're going to clip your channel, and soon enough, they're going to start sending agents, federal agents after us to try to shut us up, but we don't give a damn about that shit, man.
Yep.
We don't.
Yep. That's the persecution that's coming, because they know that this truth is crumbling their society. Because what they want to do is they want to keep you all asleep. They want to keep you at the bottom. The more and more people that wake up to who they really are, that's when they know that they're about to be kicked out of their rulership seat. And this is why we saying repent, man. All right? Like I always remember Apostle Tahar saying, this is like, look, He's like, if all of Israel would have woken up to who they were and everybody just faced the east right now, this place would crumble literally today. Today. But that's not the way that the Most High set it up, all right? The Most High set it up so he can save only a small remnant, all right? Only a small remnant is going to make it within these last days. And that's what we out here doing. We fishing out that small remnant. I'll get it real quick. Oh, you got it? Oh, you got it? Okay. This is Zechariah chapter 5, verse 1. It says, Then I turned and lifted up mine eyes and looked, and behold, a flying roll. And he said unto me, What seest thou? And I answered, I see a flying roll, the length thereof as 20 cubits, and the breadth thereof 10 cubits. Then said he unto me, This is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth. For everyone that stealeth shall be cut off as on this side according to it, and everyone that swears shall be cut off as on that side according to it. So he said, he looked in the sky, he said he saw a flying roll. So if you think about that today, what do you think of? You look in the sky, you see a roll that's flying. It's a UFO. And that's what the Most High is coming back on. He's coming back on the largest UFO of all time. And that's going to be the curse over the face of this whole earth. It's going to be the literal, the Independence Day, whatever show or TV show you saw it on, that's how it's going to be. But the difference is they're not going to lose. Because Esau loves to put in his movies that he found some type of way to put a virus or something in the spaceships, and now we can break through their force fields and go up actually on the inside of the ship and get rid of them.
Like they lose for one second, then all of a sudden they come back at the end.
Like that ain't gonna happen, man. We speaking about a power that literally created what you are living on today. You see the wind, you see the lightning, the thunder, the fire, the water, all of the elements, the beasts of the earth. This is the power that's coming back, and he's going to bring that great wrath, man. It's spoken of in Revelation 12 and 12 that you're getting ready to bring great wrath because you know that you have a short time. And this is going to, you're going to bring the persecution upon the prophets and ultimately upon all Jake. Because even though you're going to go after the prophets first, ultimately you want to get rid of all of us anyway. This is not a thing where it's just going to be just the people that's out here teaching. This is why we say repent, because Jake, whether you like it or not, you're going to be involved, man.
God, you can look up the Rest 84 on the King Alpha plan, and you can read a book called Behold the Pale Horse by William Cooper, where they do have a plan to exterminate so-called blacks and Hispanics because they are undesirable. And not only that, you also had Henry Kissinger that made a comment saying that it's best to make he want to have so-called Negroes be homosexuals, so they can further this population. Also, you also got Planned Parenthood, but that shit's still not working.
Yep.
That's just not working fast enough, and they like it. Okay, because we all over the goddamn place.
I got a precept for you since you said that. This Zephaniah chapter 2 verse 1, it says, Gather yourself together, gather together, old nation, not desire. So there you go. It says, before the decree bring forth, before the day pass into chaff, before the fierce anger of the Lord come upon you, before the day of the Lord's anger come upon you, seek ye the Lord, all ye meek of the earth. Who is the meek of the earth? The Israelites. It says, which have wrought out his judgment, seek righteousness, seek meekness. It may be you shall be hid in the day of the Lord's anger.
That's right.
So that's what we doing, man.
Yeah, that's why we telling you who you are, man. You better wake up to the Most High. We undesirable to these other nations. They don't like us, but we are desired. The Most High want us back, and this is the fucking final call for you to come back to your heritage, man.
That's right.
Straight up.
That's right. Because the time is short, man. You look at the hourglass, you see the sand going down. The sand, it's like that much sand left, man. It's like that much sand left. Because how do we know? All you gotta do is read Matthew the 24th chapter. It tells you all the signs that was gonna happen in this world to let you know that we are living in the last days. The last days actually started when the Lord was here in the flesh 2,000 years ago. But now we know we're in the exact last seconds of this place. And
wait. Hold on, the Lord didn't come yet. We gotta wait. We gotta wait for that. We gotta wait for that. For you Old Testament Israelites, we're gonna have to wait to that prophecy of Genesis 49 when Jacob, Israel was said the prophecy about Judah. Okay, you're gonna have to wait for that man to come out and live an average, everyday life and to fucking deliver you.
Yep.
And unfortunately, the motherfucker not here. He's not here. But the one that was described, he came and left already.
Yep. Came and left already. And there's all kind of evidence out there showing you that the Lord was here already in the flesh. They got the wood from the cross. They got the different articles from back then in the Roman Empire. All right, they got everything, man. But but for some reason, people still don't think that he came already. Can you get
and it says in the fucking last days, man.
Mm-hmm.
And people don't understand that's the last days.
Yep.
Well, like you at the midst of a nuclear war, it can pop off any time of the week, and they still looking for that man. They never answered that question. Like, dude, when did like that person from the land of Judah gonna come out? You know, what's gonna be for the house of David anyway?
Mm-hmm. This is how. Then this is a precept how we know that the Lord came already. All right, you get you want me to get it? Can you get Revelation 5 and start at the top?
Oh, we can't read that because they Old Testament.
Can't read the New Testament, man.
I might as well. It's a fairy tale.
Because you all that claim that believe in the Old Testament, you claim that you believe that you're Israelites, right? So how would you understand that you're Israelites? We're going to read this real quick.
Revelation 5,
Yeah, 5 and 1. Start at the top.
This is Revelation chapter 5, verse 4. And I saw in my right hand of him that saw on the throne and a book written within, and on the backside shielded with 7 shields.
Yep.
And I saw a strong angel proclaiming with a loud voice, who was worthy to open the book and to loosen the shield thereof. And no man in heaven nor in earth, neither under the earth, was able to open the book.
So, first of all, no man under the earth, in the heavens, or right here today was worthy to open the book, meaning nobody was able to understand what was written in this book, right? But they said one person was able to understand this book. Keep going.
Neither to look thereon, and I went much, because no man was found worthy to open and to read the book, neither to look thereon. And one of the elders said unto me, would not, behold, the Lion of the tribe of Judah, the root of David, had prevailed to open the book and to loosen the 7 shields thereof. And I beheld, and lo, in the midst of the throne and the frown be. It's like it.
It's all good.
And the frown beast in the midst of the elders stood a lamb, and it had both slain, having 7 horns and 7 eyes, which of the 7 spirits of God sent forth unto all the earth. And he came and took the book out of the right hand of him that stood on the throne. And when he had taken the book, the 4 beasts and the 24 elders fell down before the Lamb, having every one of them his in golden fast like it full of odor. It's like I can't read that shit because this is 1611.
It's all good.
Which are the prayers of saints. And they sung a new song saying they are worthy to take the book and to open the seals thereof. They were slain and have redeemed us to God by their blood out of every kindred and tongue and people and nation.
There you go. There you go. He said earlier, the brother said earlier, the lion from the tribe of Judah, right? He was able to open the seals of the book, loose the seals of the book thereof, right? What does that mean? He was the one that was able to open the book and give us the spirit today to understand what was written in these scriptures, man. Yeah. And it said that meaning was going to go across the 4 corners of the earth because we were scattered, right? So if you believe that you're an Israelite, how would you believe that you're an Israelite if the lamb that he was just speaking of didn't go on the cross and die so we can understand his truth? Yeah. So how can you say that you don't believe in the New Testament, man?
I'm gonna say this. The reason why they saying that, those the same motherfucker 2,000 years ago that rejected the Lord.
Yep.
Hands down.
Yep.
You rejected the Lord of a man that had it was evidence that he was from the house of David. You cast them out, and you went with Hera, who's a fucking Edomite. Y'all the same motherfuckers.
Yep. Because you come back in your life. You come back in your life. You don't be righteous in one life, and then you come back wicked in the next life.
They doing the same shit.
Yep. They do.
It's like, goddamn. It's like, I know the spirit that they are.
Yep.
Because your spirit got more experience than your flesh.
Yep.
That's why when you go in certain situations, your spirit be like, nah, don't do this. And then sometimes you do it with your flesh, you get punished for that shit.
Yep. Yep. Because your spirit been here before, man. That's why they got that thing called deja vu, where it says, I feel like I've been here before. You have been here before. You just came back in a different body. All right?
Yeah, if you part of the elect, you have to believe that shit. The Most High gonna fuck you up.
Yep.
Those other niggas, they gonna fuck you up. You gonna be put to death later. But you part of the elect, and you actually believe in that crap. The Most High gonna fuck you up until you fucking. He gonna beat the shit out of you until you fucking believe this shit.
That's right.
A good example of that is Jonah. Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh no, fuck. I forgot the name.
Yeah, not Jonah, because he was a fish. But at the end of the day,
Jonah, he actually tried to run from the Most High. The Most High gave him word and told him go this way. He gonna go fucking left.
Right.
Like, man, fuck that. You can't run from the motherfucking Most High.
Jonah said, look, man, I already know what you're gonna do. You're gonna tell me to go out there, tell people that you're getting ready to destroy this place, and then after that you're gonna save who you want to save, and then that's it. He said, let's just cut the middle, man.
I'm like, fuck that shit. You know, see, I know what's going on in his mindset. He's like, man, I'm not trying to go out there and prophesy and get put to fucking death. Fuck that. Take my bags and you can't leave. That's like you run for the Most High. It's like you run for your damn shadow.
Right.
You can't do that shit.
Most High, like, look, man, you finna go out there and do the work. And that shows you that the Most High is dealing with his elect, his favorites, man. Here it is, you had an individual who didn't want to do the work, and Most High like, no, I want you to do the work. So that's how we know that a man's goings are of the Lord, how can then he understand his own way, all right? We not out here of ourselves, man. We out here because of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. But just like we just read earlier in Revelation 5, in order for you to even understand the Bible, whether you believe in the Old Testament only or the New Testament only, all right, the Lord, Yahushua, he had to die on a cross because he was the only one that was able to open the seals of the book so we can understand these prophecies and understand who we are in the last days. So if you don't acknowledge the Lord, you through, man. Start a new clip.
Yeah, okay. Try to find something.
All right.
But I'll tell you what's going on with these tribes. This is Genesis 49 and verse 8. Judah, Judah, there are he who their brethren shall praise, and their hand shall be on their neck of their enemy. Their father's children shall bow before them. Judah is a lion went from the praise, my brother that are gone up. He stood down and he crouched as a lion and as the old lion, who shall rouse him up.
Yeah, who shall rouse him up? Because that's getting ready to happen today. All right?
All right. The scepter should not depart from Judah, nor a lawgiver from between his feet unto like it came, and him should the gathering of the people be, blinding his foe into the vine, and his ass like a coat unto the chosen vine. He washed his garment in wine, and his clothes in the blood of grapes. His eyes should be red with wine, and his teeth white with milk.
There you go.
That's what you. It's gonna be this. It's gonna be this person that's gonna come out of nowhere, out of Judah, but it's mainly be direct. The house of David is gonna come out of nowhere and start whooping asses. Okay, wait for that person.
Yep. That person is the Lord, man. He's gonna be the ringleader throughout this whole thing. When everything starts to hit the fan, man. When everything starts to go down, and it gets too rough out here, we can get that real quick. We always bring it up, but we in that time, Daniel 12:1. When everything starts to happen, man, that's when the Lord is going to crack those skies, and he's going to showcase himself. He's not going to allow the chaos that's to continue. He's going to come back and make his return and bring back righteousness on the earth, because this place is confusing, man. It's confusing. It's out of whack. The management of this earth is off. You look at the trees, here it is, we going on June. It's still a lot of trees that haven't even blossomed yet. Because this place is ran wickedly, man.
You said Daniel chapter 1?
Yeah.
Start from the top?
Yep.
All right. Daniel chapter 1. In the third year of the reign of
12 and 1. It's like it.
Oh shit, I'm about to say like
Yeah.
I'm about to read the whole fucking story. Like, you sure?
So like it, yeah. 12. Daniel 12 and right.
Damn. That about to go into a whole nother lesson.
Right.
All right, this is Daniel chapter 12, verse 1. In the time should Michael stand up, the great prince who stood for the children of thy people, and there should be a time of trouble, such that never was since there was a nation, even to the same time, and at that time that people should be delivered, everyone should be found written in the book.
That's right. So it's going to become a time like never before that's getting ready to happen, mainly here in America. It's going to happen across the whole world, but this place is going to be judged thoroughly, all right? Because America will be destroyed by thermonuclear destruction because of World War III. 200 million warheads going to be shot over here, and this place is going to be destroyed in 1 hour. So all of this life that we're seeing right now, the way that it is, it's not going to be staying like it is right now. But before that destruction comes, like he just read, it's going to be a time of trouble. Meaning, it's going to be a time of persecution because the MOTB, which is the chip, all right, that's going to be mandatory. They're going to tell you to take that, and it's going to be mandatory. It's going to be a famine out here. You can see the famine is actually out here. It's getting ready to happen right now. Because when you go to these restaurants and everything, they be like, look, we short on supplies, we short on this item, so if you want to order this, you probably can't get it. Mothers are going in the grocery stores, they can't find the baby formula, the shelves are wiped out. Wingstop literally just got a side thing now called Thigh Stop because it's a chicken shortage. So at the end of the day, these things are going to keep increasing to the point where you're going to see a real life famine, man. No food, no water, and then that's when people are going to start reacting, all right? That's when you're going to see friends turn against friends, family against family, okay? Everybody that you thought you trusted, you're not going to trust them in that day, man.
Hell yeah.
You're going to be planning heists against your own loved ones, man. People getting ready out here to eat their own children. They're going to eat their cats, their dogs, because they're not going to be able to go to restaurants or grocery stores and find food, man. They're going to get to the point where they're going to be desperate. When you have an empty stomach, you get moody, man. When you haven't eaten in like 5-6 hours, you be like, man, nigga, leave me alone for a little bit until I get something in my stomach and I can think correctly. Imagine the people when they can't eat for 4, 5, 6 days straight, man. That's what's getting ready to happen in this earth, man. And as soon as that happens, that's when everybody gonna turn on each other. Straight chaos is gonna be in the streets. And then after that, that's when they're gonna usher in martial law. Martial law is gonna come. They're gonna have an excuse to keep you people in order because that's what they want. Order out of chaos. All right.
Yeah, it's gonna actually devise a race war. What they gonna do, Jake? When the famine comes, you gonna get it first.
That's right.
They gonna get the first choosing. You gonna get the leftover if there is anything left. Because if it's a blackout, like what the elder Gabar said, you ain't gonna have no life, but they gonna have something.
Yep.
Because this government here, I'm telling you fucking niggas this government only serve a certain demographic and you don't fit that description, motherfucker. No matter what party you vote for, they gonna fucking vote for them. They only for themselves. They don't give a fuck about you, bro. And I get sick of you motherfuckers talking about, man, like this motherfucking devil, this goddamn cracker, Biden gonna fucking help you. He ain't fucking help you. Obama didn't fucking help you. That potato head looking motherfucker. It's the same. When I remember when I was fucking and you have people that watch my shit too. That's my relatives. You seen what I've been telling you this shit since 2007. Obama was gonna say it's gonna be the same shit. It's 2022, and you still talking about fucking Democrats gonna do better for you, motherfucker. And the hood is still the same shit. And how many motherfuckers is dead now? How many? From gun violence and shit. You know how rough the city is, man.
Yep. It's not gonna let up, man.
Nope.
This is the Most High bringing judgment upon the earth. All right. This is what's getting ready to happen. There's gonna be a lot of bloodshed coming in these last days, man. That's the reality that's coming to America. People don't want to believe it, but it's cool though. Because you see it happening every single day, slowly but surely. This place is declining. It's getting worse and worse, all right? People don't feel safe anywhere nowadays, man. They can't even walk down the Magnificent Mile and be happy. They call it the Magnificent Mile of Fear now. Come on, man. This place is through. But it needs to be. Because we keep trying to tell you all that this place is getting ready to crumble because of the wickedness that's going on, but people don't want to believe that though. I got a precept for you real quick. Isaiah chapter 30 verse 1, it says, "Woe to rebellious children, said the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with the covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin, that walk to go down into Egypt, and have not acts of my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion." And that's what we was bringing out earlier, man. You keep trusting in these presidents and these senators, these Republicans, Democrats, your manager at work.
Yeah, that's the thing.
You already know you got them teacher pet people even at work, man. Grown people over here putting on a knee pads for their managers, listening to all their physicians, they so-called doctors or whatever. You keep trusting in this place, it's gonna be your shame and your confusion, man. It's gonna get you to the point where you're not gonna have anywhere to go, you're not gonna know where to go, how to think, okay? That's why the scriptures say wisdom and knowledge will be the stability of thy times, and the fear of the Lord is his treasure. We fear the Lord, man. We understand that the Lord is doing this. The Lord is making this place get worse and worse. This is not just something where it just came out of the woodworks and then you just started seeing food shortages and people killing each other and this and that and World War III rumors and all of that. This is not for nothing, man.
Oh, it's a coincidence.
Right.
It's coincidence. Like, yeah, that's what they think. But you know, these people, they don't give a fuck, man. They don't care. It says in the song that rise you up nation who don't care.
Yep.
That's what they do.
Yep.
They don't care. As long as they know that fucking what shows coming out that's on fucking on Amazon Prime.
Yep.
Yeah, the boys, they look for the boys episode. They ain't looking for this Fox. They don't give a fuck about
Right.
that shit.
Right. I got a precept for that.
Yeah, they just know they just know that them Russians is evil. I see that fucking Ukrainian flag they got right now. That shit, they never had that right there.
Ever, man. Hold on, let me see if I can get it real quick. You just said that. Hold on. So I think it's in Sirach. Damn, what the hell? Oh, I'm spelling it wrong. Because like the brother said, man, we're supposed to be occupied within prophecies, right? So this is, here it is, Sirach 39:1. It says, "But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High, and is occupied in the meditation thereof, will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient, and be occupied in prophecies." So that's what we're doing right now, man. That's why we always watch the news. We see what's going on with everybody's daily lives, what's going on with over there with Russia and everything, what's going on with the grocery stores, everything, man. We watch it all. And we occupy ourselves with them prophecies. That way, the day of the Lord won't come as a thief in the night to us. All right? Because everybody else, when everything hit the fan, everybody gonna be like, well, hold on, what's going on? You're gonna wake up the next morning and try to go into everyday daily lives, and it's gonna be completely different. All right? And we're gonna be like, we told you what's coming. We told you what's coming, right? And this is why we stay occupied within the prophecies. We understand that famine, all of these things gotta happen. The war gotta happen, all of these things gotta happen in order before the Lord comes back. He's not just gonna come back and just be like, okay, I'm here to take back my earth, you know, and then that's it. No, man, he's angry. The Lord is angry, man. They here, yo.
I don't know. I'm out with them. They see themselves on the side, they see themselves on the side.
Yep. It is what it is,
right. He
man.
said, oh, there they are, the Hebrew Israelites.
Yeah, because they all know,
they pop
man.
out they just say some shit.
Yeah, right.
They know who we are.
They know what it is, man.
He probably don't know because we don't be in this area.
That's like brothers be saying, man. They're like this Israelite thing is trendy, even though it's not a trendy thing. All right, it's a serious business. All right, but at the end of the day, Jake is looking at this and he's like, man, I like this, man. Let me do this, because you're not understanding what you're getting yourself involved in, man. When you come out here and do this work, man, you putting yourself. The FBI looking, man. You putting yourself on Front Street, man.
And they be surprised too when you have somebody that's from other cities like New York, or say, New Jersey or something like that. Oh, y'all the Hebrew Israelites? Y'all here too?
Right.
Yeah, we here. We everywhere. No, God love everybody. No, get the fuck out of here. Bring them scriptures out. Isaiah 14:21. Yeah. No, that's old having the fuck out of here. The Lord coming back with a sword.
All right.
Then he gonna come back with some flowers and shit, and everybody gonna be happy. Hell no.
All right.
You gonna see those chariots? You gonna be like, oh look, it's the Lord.
Boom. Right. Curtains, man.
Yeah, he gonna hug you with a damn blade, bro. That's what he gonna do. He ain't coming. He ain't. Look, the Most High is not nice. Damn sure his son is not nice.
Mm-hmm.
First fear he ever made, he duplicated himself. He's not gonna be a nice man.
Yep. Tells you that the Lord is a man of war, man. He's a man of war. And here it is. You got Esau over here building all this his space, well, not spaceships, his planes. That's what I'm gonna call them. He getting all of his shuttles and all of that, cause he getting ready to fight the Lord, man. He's trying to get ready to fight the Lord. All right. And the thing is, that's beautiful about it too, is the Most High put the Spirit upon him to do that, man. Because like we said, the Most High is a man of war, man. He want to have some fun, man. He ain't even, like you said, like the brother said, he just gonna come back and just be like, oh, okay, yeah, we all good. Nah, man.
We all Gucci now, man.
The Lord, like, man, he ready. That's the lion from the tribe of Judah. What do you do when a lion when you keep rousing it up, man? Sooner or later, that lion gonna attack, man. And that's exactly what the Lord is getting ready to do. We get that in see if I can grab it right quick. I think that's what 2nd Ezra 13. That's what speaks about the war that's getting ready to be in heaven, man.
I'm so
Yeah.
old school. I gotta have the old Bible so the phone shit. No, never mind. I'm live streaming right now, so I gotta use this more. But maybe in the summertime, I'm gonna do something though.
Yeah.
You can probably find my old phone and use the Bible. Use that.
Yeah. Here it is. Yeah, you got it.
You got it. Yeah.
Okay. It's 2nd Ezra chapter 13, and let's start at 3, and it says, "Now beheld and lo, that man waxed strong with thousands of heaven, speaking about the Lord and the chariots, the angels. And when he turned his countenance to look, all the things trembled that were seen under him." So whenever this whole earth is getting ready to see the chariots full blown, very, very soon, and everybody's gonna see it, they're gonna be like, oh man, because it's gonna be something literally out of this world, man. It's gonna be out of this world. You're gonna see the power, man. You're gonna hear it, man. You just gonna be like, it's indescribable, man. But people gonna fear. They're gonna be scared. And it says, whensoever the voice went out of his mouth, all they burned that heard his voice, like as the earth felleth when it filleth the fire. And after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of number from the four winds of the heaven to subdue the men that came out of the sea. Speaking about Esau and his military, man. He's going to try to literally take down the Lord. But it says, but I beheld, and lo, he had graded himself a great mountain and flew upon it. What mountain flies? The UFOs, man. The largest UFO is getting ready to showcase himself. They showed that it was this Issachar, right? He was looking at the NASA report, and they were showing all of the so-called UFOs on their screen, and every 2 to 3 seconds, it was just more and more, and they kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Right at the end of it, you saw this large. It was large. Issachar was like, what the fuck was that? What is that? And then they cut the feed off. Then, this is verse 7. It says, but I will have seen the regional place whereout the hill was graven, and I could not. And after this I beheld, and lo, all they was gathered together to subdue him was sore afraid, and yet durst fight. So when the military see this, They're going to be afraid. But the Most High is going to put the spirit upon them to fight, just like he did with Pharaoh in the ancient days. Pharaoh ain't want nothing to do with the Most High when he saw like the 4th and 5th miracle that Moses did, man. He was like, all right, look, you brought these frogs, you brought these flies, you putting boils on all of my people. He like, look, I'm done. But what did the Most High do? He put the spirit upon him to keep doing something even more. So then that way, the Most High can show more of his power. And that's what's getting ready to happen, man. And that's why he's going to put the spirit upon Esau to fight anyway. Esau going to really feel like, man, we can do this. We can take him down. But what does it say right here, though? And it says, and lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came, he neither lifted up his hand, nor held sword, nor any instrument of war, but only saw that he sent out of his mouth, as had been the blast of fire, and out of his lips a flaming breath, and out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempests. That spirit, that power that the Lord getting ready to show is going to be scary, man. He's not going to lift up a finger. He's literally going to use that power. You're going to see the lasers come out of his eyes. That's why they show you that in all of the comic books, the superhero movies and all of that, because they get it from the scriptures. They get it from the scriptures, and that's how the Lord is getting ready to come back. We just read, it said violence. The Lord is a man of war, man. This is what's getting ready to happen, man. And if people don't get with it, you're going to be in the way. You're going to be in the way. The Most High is going to clear you out. He's going to take up his elect, and then he's just going to clear them out, man. You got something? Let's get, let me look at the, get like 10 more minutes, and we can wrap it up. You get, one of my favorites, you get Isaiah 55 and 6.
Say what?
Isaiah 55 and 6. Because at the end of the day, man, this is the Most High's word, man, and it's not going to come back empty. I mean, it's not going to be void. Everything that we saying, it's going to happen, whether people believe it or not. It's only a matter of time. Yeah, 55 and 6.
Yeah, this is Isaiah 55 and 6. Seek ye the Lord while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near.
Yep.
Let the wicked forsake his ways, and the unrighteous man his thoughts. And let him return to the Lord, and he will have mercy upon him to our God, for he will abide us in heart.
That's right. So you got to seek the Lord while he may be found. How can he be found? Through the word that's out here right now.
Abundantly, my bad.
It's all good. You know, that's how you can seek the Lord while he may be found. You see us out here teaching the word, along with our apostles and the different elders, bishops, and brothers on down. All right, and then mainly you get this word through the internet, man. All right, because when we upload the videos, you can upload a video, it'll get probably like 100, 200 views, depending on who you are, right? Maybe 1,000, 2,000. It just depends on who you are, right? But then, literally a month later, that number can double because everybody is tuning in. Like, hold on, what he just say? What they saying? All right, and that's how we know that this word has been preached throughout the 4 corners of the earth. Man, we got brothers in Nigeria, Italy, here in America, Africa. Man, they everywhere, man. They everywhere. You got brothers out here literally doing the work in sign language. Sign language, man. They out here doing the whole going in. So it's no excuse. It's no excuse, man. So you got to seek the Lord while he may be found. And how can it be found? He can be found right now through the word, man. But you got to believe. All right? Keep going.
Let's start again.
All right.
Verse 7. Let the wicked forsake his ways, and the unrighteous man his thoughts. Let him return to the Lord, and he will have mercy upon him and to our power, for he will abide pardons. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, says the Lord.
That's right. So you can't be on the Most High's level. Your thoughts are not his thoughts. We come out here and tell you it's going to be a small remnant that's going to be saved. He has a reason for that. We tell you that, hey, man, he doesn't even like all of his people right now. You can't buck up against it, man.
They try to paint a character for the Most High. It's like he told you how he is. Like, man, if it's his way or the highway, okay?
Right.
You motherfucking get lost. Shit, if the Most High say marriage way you get married and having sex with the person, it is what it is, motherfucker. That's not no ceremony and nothing else. That's what the fuck it is.
Yep.
Okay? Why you think Moses said, look, break all these females? Yeah, I just said that in Deuteronomy. He said, anyone that's a virgin, you can keep them. But they not, you find out by lying with them. If they wasn't, they put them to death.
Yep.
That's what the Most High did.
Yep.
That's some brutal shit. That brutally rape a female and just fucking kill her because she wasn't a virgin. That's some brutal shit. That's too bloody for you two, I say.
And this is how we know that sex is marriage too. This is Genesis 24, and we start at 66, and it says, and the servant told Isaac all things that he had done, and Isaac brought her into his mother Sarah's tent, and took Rebekah, and she became his wife.
Yeah, that means what you took. You just took that person, bro. It's like, there's certain things in this book we don't talk about because it be so bloody. Because it is the Most High say do whatever. If the Most High had like, okay, you see these men right here, right? Like, look, I want you motherfuckers right here. I want to go into town. I want to kill every single one of them. Men, women, children, national, and animals. With no remorse. And you better do that shit. That's how bloody, that's how cold-blooded the Most High is.
Yep.
You can't just sit there and say like, but the kids, you know, they harm us. No, kill every single one of them.
Yep.
That's how bloody it is, man. This book is something else. That's the reason why Esau put in this so-called American culture. Say, oh, don't harm the kids and this, that, and the third. Even though he did it himself, he do it because he don't want nobody else to do it to him. That's why he does that.
Yep.
But fuck this goddamn man.
Yep. And
that's why that shit happened in Russia, you know, with Ukraine.
Yep.
Like it's fucking war. They gonna do whatever. You know, I'm looking at. I know I'm on this stream on your channel, but I'm also on live right now. But it is what it is, man. It's fucking war. Of course, citizens are gonna get fucking killed. Because every time they try to be in war, when they conduct themselves in a polite manner, the civilian always try to pick up a rifle, try to kill them or poison them and shit like that. That's what happened. That's why they start killing the fucking civilians. Like, no, fuck this shit. Bye. Yeah, fuck that little 14-year-old kid. Bye. Fuck Junior.
Yep.
Fuck Junior, man. Yeah, the bitches right there, yeah, we got them.
That's how the Most High was.
Yeah, that's how they are, man. They like, man, I haven't slept with my wife in about a month. They just took it.
Yep.
That's what they did. That's what's going on in Ukraine.
Yep. And that's what the Most High told Saul. He told Saul, he was like, look, man, wipe out every single Amalekite, right? He said, wipe them all out. He said, don't spare anybody. Saul didn't listen. Saul listened to the 2/3.
Yeah, you listen to people more than, and you know, our people, they don't know what the fuck they want.
Yeah, right.
They sat there and asked for a king, and the prophet gave them, told them what they got to do for a king. They said, no, we want a king like the other nations. Get the fuck out of here. You don't want a king, baby.
You're right.
I got pissed off, man.
Yeah.
I probably wasn't those days getting pissed off. I'm happy. I'm glad I wasn't no goddamn prophets back then. People always wanna, it's a responsibility to be like the have prophets out there, man. That's what it is.
Like, man, he told him, he was like, look, man, like, you got to go out. He said, man, kill every single one of them. Saul didn't do it. And the Most High was like, man, it repented me that I made him king. I told him to go slay every single one, and he didn't do it. And then what happened? He put an evil spirit upon Saul. And then David started taking over, man. David went out and did that. David was bringing back foreskins, man. Thousands of them. That's why the women was like, yes, David slayed his 10,000s and Saul his thousands. And Saul was hating.
Yeah.
He was hating, man. But like you said, this is the way that the Most High is, man.
Yeah, that shows you how the Most High back in the day was dealing with the children of Israel. He was actually keeping body counts. Remember Lord of the Rings? When they was I forgot what, like the two towers. They were keeping count. I think the dwarf and the elf was just fighting it. They were killing enemy. They was counting and shit.
Yeah.
I think he got mad at the elf because he had more kills than him. I got 13 where I slayed 20. Like what? He was lying, but you know those days, man. That's some glorious days. Those days gonna come back.
Yep. So we can go to we go to Revelation 7. We can end it with that, man. Because this is what's happening right now, man. This is Revelation chapter 7, and I'm just starting at the top. And it says, and after these things I saw 4 angels standing on the 4 corners of the earth, holding the 4 winds of the earth, that the wind should not blow on the earth, nor on the sea, nor in any tree. And I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living power. And he cried with a loud voice to the 4 angels, to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea. And it says, saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea, neither the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our power in their foreheads. So right now, you're saying everything is quote unquote calm. Everybody can still go out and do what they want to do and everything like that, right? Because right now, the elect isn't sealed. And truth, really and realistically, the elect is already sealed because they were predestinated. We just activating them throughout with the Spirit, all right? But he said, hurt not the earth, neither the sea, until they were sealed. So right now, that's like we read at the beginning of this lesson, said we out here being fishers of men. All right, and as soon as all the elect is sealed, everybody that's destined to make it, that's when the Most High is going to bring the destruction.
That's right.
That's when he's going to bring the destruction. That's when you're going to start seeing the downfall of this place increase. All right, and then that's it. That's it. You're going to see the elect get beamed up and everybody else get melted down here, man. It's like it's saying in the scriptures, your eyes going to melt in your holes, your tongue going to melt in your mouth because of the thermonuclear destruction. That's what's getting ready to come, man. So that's why, like we said at the beginning of this, you got to repent, man. Seek the Lord while he may be found, because it's that time, man. This might be the year. They already saying it's supposed to be blackouts, probably by the end of the summer or throughout the middle of the summer. Yeah, I was riding with this Edomite in a car the other day, so I could go pick my car up from the shop. And the first thing he started talking about, he was just like, man, he was like, you see the gas prices? I'm like, yeah, I see them. He's like, man, yesterday it was $4.89. Today it's $5.30. And then he was just like, man, all of these shortages going on. He's just like, man, I can only imagine by the end of the summer, like, this might actually hit.
Yeah, we the Hebrew Israelites. Yep. We the Hebrew Israelites. We come out week in, week out.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell our people to repent. Yep. And see, and that's what we said earlier. Jay don't have no excuse. The Most High is going to have you hear this word one way or another. Here it is. They riding in the car, riding down the street. The Most High put the Spirit upon them to ride upon us in the middle of that, man. So when these things happen, you can't say that you weren't warned, man. You're going to be like, damn, those dudes on the corner was telling us this was going to happen. Now look. So I think,
Right, Lord.
Anyway.
As soon as I get me a car, I was thinking about a bike.
Yeah. Hey, cheap on gas, still. Getting once in a while, but a bike.
I want to put that line.
It's a whole lot of Slovakia. All these
Light, they light the door, but they like steel rag.
Right. All these bikes. It's a whole lot of bikes riding past, and that's why we stopped. They being loud as hell. They literally taking over the stoplight. Man, it was like 500 of them. Right.
Any last words, brother?
Yeah, let me just get this one last scripture and we'll close it. Alright, we'll just get this and then we're gonna wrap it up. This is Revelation chapter 22, verse I'll just get to the point. This is Revelation 22 and 11. It says, he that is unjust, let him be unjust still. He which is filthy, let him be filthy still. And he that is righteous, let him be righteous still. And he that is holy, let him be holy still. And behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me, to give every man according as his work shall be. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end, the first and the last. So we at the point now where we don't break our necks, to bring out this truth, man. As far as bringing it to the 2/3. Like, we go hard to bring out the truth, but we not flipping around, be like, man, understand this, brother. Like, hey, if you don't want to get it, cool. He that is filthy, let him be filthy still. We don't leave him alone, man. All right. But at the end of the day, the Lord is getting ready to come back. He's getting ready to take back what's his. So it is what it is. So that's it. All right, man. So Lord willing, we'll be back out next week. So with that, we're going to say, call Halayim, Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahweh Shai, double honors to the apostles of the great millstone who taught us his truth. Honors to you brothers out there pushing this word through the four corners of the earth within truth and sincerity. And shalom to you sisters that's listening and learning. And Lord willing, we'll be back out next week. Shalom.